You can visit the Grand Canyon. You can hike the Grand Canyon. Ha-ha. But can you paint the Grand Canyon? She can. Amery Bohling. Amery, I think it's impolite for me to talk to your back. It's nice. It's nice to see you. And I liked your work before I found out
well, wonderful.
that you have now attained the level that an awful lot of artists want, and that is the cover of Arizona highways coming up. What, next year?
Yes, next year.
Oh, you're looking as if all of a sudden I got to get on the red carpet and will I win the Oscar?
No, never.
It's already been decided. It must be a dream though for any artist.
Very, very exciting. When I got the news, I like, no, this can't really be real, and hope I don't screw it up. So it's a big deal. It's a big honor. Very
You were
proud.
talking to someone now whose stickmen are unrecognizable. I have absolutely no skills.
I have a
whatsoever.
YouTube video on how to do a stick figure.
Wait a minute.
It's out right now. If you go to YouTube and Amery Bohling, there is like a stick figure tutorial from Streamline Publishing as
And
a
they
joke.
say that artists don't know how to sell.
Well, that's why
Look at that. What you talk
That was like a joke thing we did, and we did
No,
it
but
anyway.
it's helpful when people are beginning, whether they have talent or not. Most of the time, they don't even know if they have talent. So, all right, why don't we video? Why don't we, in advance, tell everybody who might have a kind of career idea in mind how to start?
Well, I mean, definitely having a good background in business to know, because it is a business. It's not just, painting and then hoping everything works out. Getting involved, like I joined the Scottsdale Gallery Association, becoming associated with other painters, schools, programs, like plein air institutions. There's all great ways to get to know your community, and they will help you advance and learn.
Well, you mentioned business, for example.
Yeah.
My wife, who was a sculptor for 15, 16 years, said last night when she found out that you were going to be on, that one of the things that she hoped you would believe is take a business course or have some idea of how to sell the product.
It is an absolute necessity, and it's been a long process for me learning, because it is a little bit different than other businesses. You have to know how to promote yourself, you have to know how to do your taxes, how to do your paperwork, how to be incorporated. And it's not as simple as having other jobs, so we have to be a jack of all trades. You have to do your own social media too.
Including knowing how to paint the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, and then you have to paint and not let all the business distract you. It's a little overwhelming.
Is art focused on an outdoor subject as big as the Grand Canyon? Is that a good idea?
I was told not to paint the Grand Canyon when I first got into it because it'd be too hard. I've come to realize sometimes it's so abstract it's a little bit simpler, or you can just pick out a small part of it. You don't have to paint the whole thing. It may just be, the tip of ISIS. So it's as hard as you want to make it. It's a mind game.
Oh,
so.
The whole world of art is a mind game, right?
That is profound.
Okay. All right, listen, I don't mind if you tell everybody right now where they can see your work.
Oh, well, on Main Street. If you go to Marshall and Main Street, I'm like right on the corner, Amery Bohling Fine Art. I have some other lovely local artists in there too, and good friends of mine. So, and I paint in my studio, so you'll see me working in there. And if I'm not there, I'm out painting on location in September, Canyon.
What happens if, though, somebody really annoying, like a short Irish guy, comes over while you're painting and starts asking you questions? Is that really okay?
That happens. I smile. I'm very friendly. It's a learning experience.
Which means
it's okay.
It may be okay if you also have your credit card
Just not you.
with you. At the
very okay.
The Bohling Gallery, once again, located at?
7100 East Main Street. So if you're by the sculpture in the middle of the road by Ed Mell, you have found it.
Oh, Ed Mell, one of our favorites. And by the way, there was one more bit of advice that my wife gave me to pass on to see if you agreed. She said, once you finish a painting and sign it, that's it. Get out of there. Stop fooling around with it.
At the very, very end.
And then you don't go back and start doing ticky-tacky. Huh?
I might do that. I am a little notorious for that. So.
Amery Bohling, B-O-H-L-I-N-G, on AZTV.